It was sickness and disease that Umeko wanted to fight, not the demons of someone else's past. But now, with Diaz withholding the latest medicine shipment, she would have to deal with a situation she wasn't used to being in and had never planned on entering. The warm Kagoshima rain pattered onto her umbrella hat, and all around her commuters were headed for the ferry dock in one direction and for the food concourse in the other. Her eyes lingered on a passing Caucasian man for a few moments, which her implant misinterpreted for interest. It told her he had features of Greek ancestry. His movement and momentum suggested a small frame and lean muscular body, and that the clothes he was wearing indicated that he had the income of a lower middle-class person. With the slightest bit of anger, Umeko averted her eyes. She hated this implant, how it always told her everything she didn't want to know about everything her eyes lingered on. But she needed it, and she needed it right now more than ever. There was a red light blinking in the corner of her vision. The implant had detected someone, a man, Filipino, wiry and strong. He had a short ponytail and tattoos on his arms, accentuated by his khaki sleeveless shirt. Though drenched, he didn't seem to mind the rain much. "Lady Sukuna?" he asked, inspecting her in a less than cavalier manner. Umeko nodded, seeing that he was indeed unarmed, as agreed upon. "You're with Diaz?" "Might be with you soon." His smile revealed a set of sharp white teeth, the smile of a predator. "Cut the crap. Where's my shipment?" Umeko knew that being assertive was the most important part of negotiating with criminals. "In the city, ready to be picked up. If you meet his demands, that is. Otherwise you can kiss your profits goodbye." He puckered his lips. "I'm not doing this for profit," Umeko responded, irritated. "You mean you don't have illegal drugs smuggled into your country at a hefty markup to make money? What kind of operation are you running here?" "One that doesn't concern you." She'd already said too much. If Diaz and his people found out what she did, it would not take them long to figure out who she really was. "What do you want?" "Well, the guy Diaz is buying from over in the fatherland has increased prices. He went out of his pocket to get the load here in time because he knows how you are about schedules, but he'll need that paid for." "How much?" Umeko knew he was lying. She knew the people he was buying the medicine from down in the Philippines. Hell, she co-owned the factory they were being produced in. The contact shook his head. "This time it's not about money. Diaz is willing to take over the share this time around if you do him a favor. You know a man called Jet Stone? Tall, blonde hair, black eyes, from New Zealand?" He posed the question as though he didn't already know the answer to it. So it was about him. She damned herself for ever not listening to Jet. She should have gone with the Yakuza smugglers instead. They were cheaper and had no beef with him, but then again there were their corporate ties. "I need him. His skills are an integral part of my operation," she explained. "He's just a doctor. Plenty of doctors in this city, good ones too, many looking to make some money. You'd do well to look into hiring someone new for his position." "I'll pay double," Umeko decided. She was not going to lose her head pharmacist. "And not just double the usual price, but double the new price, which I will agree to pay henceforth." The smuggler grinned. "See, if you're running an operation not for profit, but apparently for charity, you shouldn't be able to throw around money like you do. It begs the question, where do you get your funding from?" There was another alarm on her iris screen. It was a message from Jet. "The stars have fallen into the green bosom of Mount Fuji." Umeko tensed up. Images flashed through her mind of her clinic being raided by police, of the countless poor who would die of terrible diseases because they had no access to the medicine they needed. "One would theorize that you are the daughter of someone wealthy, and by that I mean very wealthy," And one might also be able to reach out to that person and tell them what you have been doing in exchange for a lot of money and the promise to lure you away from where the police is currently arresting all of your accomplices. His predatory grin widened. Umeko turned around. She needed to get away, back to her clinic, but there, behind her, was a mountain of a man in a black uniform. Coming from the ramen shop to her right were two more, clad in the same uniform. Another three approached from behind her contact, who was backing away. Tenshin Security, her father's men. "Don't worry, no jail for you, pretty girl. You're too rich for that," the smuggler said as he turned around and passed between the men that had surrounded her. "You're making a mistake! Diaz is making a mistake! I'm good business!" she screamed, her heart pounding. "The only reason these drug imports are illegal is so Japanese Pharma has a monopoly on them. They're not harmful to anyone. I'm helping people!" "You've cost your father a lot of money, little Firefly," said a voice she knew all too well. Takeshi, or Old Samurai, as the other servants called him, was suddenly right there. "This could have ended very badly for you." She looked at the man who had watched over her childhood with nothing but spite in her eyes. "You're a dog, a corporate slave." She spat in his face, hitting only his chest. "I hate you." Takeshi smiled and produced a small syringe from his pocket. "Don't worry, little Firefly," he said as he uncapped it. "It's straight back home for you."